Hello, hello, followers. Hello, subscribers. Thank you for following us, subscribing to the channel, liking our videos, liking our page. Thank you for being here today. You can follow Chemistry on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. My name is Reverend Penelope Stewart. I hope you're having a great day today, making the best out of it. If you watch my video on boundaries and you've been applying them, detachment and boundaries, you just spiritually awaken, and you're using detachment and boundaries to start doing some healing on yourself. Surely you are now experiencing self-awareness. Oh my gosh, self-awareness was a two-edged sword. It can be. It was for me, because once I started applying the boundaries and doing the attachment, and like I say, I work a program, start really working a program that encouraged me to use boundaries and detachment to begin my healing process. I started looking at things about myself, that I did not like. And then I start asking myself, why am I like this? What happened to you, girl? Because you get to the nitty gritty. You really get into yourself with that self-awareness. You start to notice things about yourself. And then when you get into the why and how, you'll start noticing things about your parents that they unconsciously did that traumatized you. So you'll be mad. I know I was. I was angry at my parents. But then I had to say, now where did my parents get their behavior? From their parents. And where did their parents get their behavior? And then you just come to a realization that it is just society in general. It is the evolution of human consciousness. They did the best they had with what they had been taught. And then that's when the forgiveness and self-love comes in, And for those of us that have a problem with self-awareness, some of us get stuck in depression and blame and anger. I know it can be hurtful to face some of these things, these traumas, or whatever we have experienced in our life that we're aware of it now. We're trying to work on it, trying to heal from it. But you can rise above it. That's what the self-awareness process is for. And if you can't, you will probably find an area where you can move on from in that trauma, and you'll just go back and heal it later. See, it's levels to your self-awareness too. It's a very slow process because there's so many layers to the human consciousness. And you'll see that as you heal, as you begin to look at yourself and your environment, and you begin to look at all these reflections of yourself. Because through this self-awareness, when you come in contact with self, you come in contact with the universe itself. You're dealing with your consciousness. And the more you start to try and transform yourself and rise above that, your traumas, dealing with the darker parts of yourself, using the parts that you don't like about yourself and seeing the lighter aspect of it. That's what self-awareness is all about. You'll be more tolerable of other people. I'm learning that right now. And I have heard others that share my same experience. So that self-awareness is very, very important. That is your spiritual transformation. That's where your magic comes in. That's where your manifesting come in, is that self-awareness, being aware of self, being aware of your habits and your behaviors. You stop looking outside and you start looking inside. And the more you look inside, you'll see the people around you are reflecting what you feel on the inside, no matter how much you want to cover it up. You'll keep seeing these reflections of these emotions, of these traumas, of this abuse, of your behaviors, until we start to work on ourselves. So self-awareness, like I said, it's a two-edged sword. It also puts us in connection with our higher self. We come in contact with our higher self. We come in contact with this universal intelligence when we begin to really tap into our self-awareness, and then we tap into our power, you know. And I often come out here when I feel like my traumas or my abuse is getting the best of me, and I feel like I'm defining myself through that. I come out here and I take a spiritual walk, and I remind myself of what I'm tapped into, what I really am, what I truly am. I remind myself that I am the tree, I am the sky, I am the water. I'm more than my traumas, my past, my abuse. You know, this new penny is more than that. Okay, so as I transform myself and keep myself connected through nature, which is one of our most oldest ancestors, you know, they know the story of our existence. You know, ground yourself, and that's exactly what I do to keep myself connected with infinite powers to come out here. Take your time. Take your time as you begin to awaken to your self-awareness. For some of you, it would be easy. You're going to fight that denial and go ahead and make the proper changes. For some of us, you know, and I see a lot of people like this that linger in depression too long. That means at some point in your consciousness, you're resisting a change. You know it should be one somewhere, but you're resisting it, and you've come to a wall, some type of place, and you really need to do some more looking at yourself and be more optimistic, you know, because there's so many choices. There's infinite choices and infinite possibilities. And like I said, self-awareness is a two-edged sword. So be gentle with yourself, be loving with yourself and others. Don't rush it, you know, because some of our traumas and pains and fears are a lot different. So some people would need more time than others. You will see the transformation. You will see changes if you're really, you know, practicing these things. I know the Know Thyself program have really helped me implement a lot of these things and keep me spiritually grounded and aware. But thank you so much for following us. I hope this video resonated with you. I hope it inspired you and helped you. If you liked it, please like and subscribe our videos. Light and love, may the ancestors be with you.